Thank you for watching this video. To best support the channel, please take a moment and click the subscribe button. Also, the links to purchase this fly and the materials to tie the fly are in the description. Welcome back to another video from Not Only Trout. Today we're freestyling up a fly. In the vise we've got a Moonlit Tagata ML502 hook in size 14, great barbless jig hook, and we have a 3mm slotted tungsten bead in metallic blue also from Moonlit Fly Fishing. And then we're using some black Semperfli Classic Wax Thread and 6/0. And what we have here is we have two doubled over strands of crystal flash, and we're just going to tie those in going straight to the back curve of the shank. And this is going to leave us with 4 strands of flash pointing out the back. Once we get back to that back of the hook, we're just going to wrap our way back forward. And then what we'll do is we'll fold this flash forward, grab our scissors, and we'll trim that off right in front of the eye of the hook. That'll make it so that our total tail length is 1 hook length. From here, we'll go ahead and grab some 0.3mm wire, and we're going to tie that in right on the top of the hook and bring it towards our front side. That just makes it so it's a little bit easier to wrap forward when we start wrapping. So we'll go ahead and cover that up nice and tight, keep it from slipping and sliding on us. Then at this point, we're going to go ahead and take another strand of flash, and we're going to cut that piece of flash into 2 pieces and tie that in together right behind the bead so we can build the body of this fly. So we'll wrap our thread back to the back edge of the hook to give us a clean tie-in point, move the thread back forward and get it out of the way. Now we'll start doing some tight wraps so that we can build out a red flash body on this fly. And as we continue building this fly out, it's kind of a fun little freestyle, and you'll learn a couple of things about the material preparation as we go. Right now, I'm wishing that I had left the flash longer and done 2 just full length pieces of flash so that I have a little bit more of an easy tie-in point or an easy material grab point for when I'm tying this fly. From here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my thread and catch these ends of the flash so that I can trim them out and start wrapping my wire forward. So we'll catch these around. This crystal flash wants to move and wiggle on me, so I'm trying to grab it in the right spot to make sure it's locked in. Okay, that's locked in. We'll go ahead and grab our scissors and trim out those 2 pieces of flash. I left a little bit of a tag on there. I'm not terribly worried about it because I'm going to clean that up as we go and as we continue building this fly out. So I'm going to do some open spiral wraps with this 0.3mm wire. That's going to allow me to give this fly a nice segmented look and use that copper and red flash to have a cool effect on the fly. So we'll go ahead and catch the wire with our thread, wrap it off nice and tight, and use an old pair of scissors, clip that wire out so that we can get to the point where we're almost finishing up this fly. The next thing I want to do is add a pair of rubber legs on each side. So I took a piece of silly leg, split it in half, and now we're going to go ahead and double that over and have that go to the back with those legs on one side. Trap them in place. Excuse me. Then we'll go ahead and grab the other half of the silly leg, double it over, and we'll tie it in on the far side of the hook. So we're going to invert our hook, make it easier to tie in on that back side. Wrap our thread in, tie that in nice and tight. Make sure that the wire's not poking out when we trimmed it off. So now we've got our 4 legs, 2 on each side. We're going to preen those back, grab them all together, and then we'll take our scissors and trim them just a little bit longer than the red flash that's coming out the back of the fly. Adjust the legs just a little bit for fun. And then we're going to go ahead and grab some blue leech dubbing. It's BP Leech from Fly Tier's Dungeon. Make a small dubbing noodle, and we're just going to build a little collar on the back of this fly. where this is a freestyle fly and we're playing around with something that has a lot of triggers for feisty bluegill and other panfish. And with the blue dubbing and the blue head, I've decided that I'm going to call this the Freestyle Blue Gill Bug. It's a painful dad joke, I know. But we've done a quick whip finish now. We're going to grab some UV resin and cure that in place right behind the bead head to lock everything in place. And the fly is finished. Let's clear that UV resin out and get our UV light to activate that resin. But the fly is finished. I want to say thank you for watching this video. As a reminder, in the description of the video, there will be a link to the Not Only Trout blog where you'll see a full list of all the materials. Thank you. Tight lines.